All right, good evening. It's about 6:30 on a beautiful Aloha Sunday, and wanted to go ahead and do a video here real quick and show you where we're at with the garden. We have a lot of bunch of sprouts coming up, and I wanted to go ahead and take a quick picture of that. I'll run down everything real quick, but I'm starting at corner number, we call it corner number 2. So we'll call it that, corner number 2. So we put a bunch of these aloe vera, or not a bunch, one, I'm not sure the other two, there's 2 down there. Wanted to make a point here that we did not take a picture of, as this was all weeds, again, because these weeds go pretty quickly, so we came back in here and go ahead and cut those all down to sizes, so we're going to see if we can have some of these plants kind of outdo the weeds. As the weeds aren't necessarily bad, they actually kept the ground in good shape, and as you can see by some of these, we really haven't added any fertilizer yet to make these grow yet, so we're going to be practicing with these fertilizers here in about a week or 2. Anyways, I'll begin. Aloe plant, potato plant, dill, squash, got a sunflower, and just put some more nasturtiums in right here, which we'll be seeing those later. And here we go with some potato plants, walking along the edge. Do not know what this plant is, but it might be a tree, but it smells like sage, and it's pretty big to be a sage tree, rather a sage bush. We'll go sage plant, but it does smell like sage. So there's some plants in here we're unable to identify, which we love, just don't know if they're weeds or beneficial. So I have look it up. Going to what we're going to call, I guess, corner number 3 is the garden part of this. Corner number 3 is this aloe vera plant. This is corner number 3-ish. Garden could expand at any time. I'll go ahead and do a cast out here. We just cut out some more of this, and it's been laying dry there, which we're going to be putting some flowers in here as soon as we can for the birds, butterflies, and bees. This will give you an example of what the garden looked like before we came in here and took it down. So there were some areas, patches that were actually really green and real big. So I'll kind of go ahead and kind of guide you through all of this. And give another glance around kind of from this perspective. Now heading on over to an area where we're calling it our bed. We're going to check our starter bed, but we didn't really do anything but cut down the plants and just put them in. Not really trying to the word would be not trying to mess with the garden, mess with the ground. The ground was actually pretty good. A lot of material in there. Even when cutting out the weeds actually help not only keep the ground wet, it actually helps mulch the ground. As you can see, we got mulch graftings around all the place from the weeds. So I'll continue on. We have hollyhock over here being eaten, but we'll take care of that, and we'll get some more hollyhock. Persian daffodils starting to come up. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a leaf. And there's a leaf, if you can see that. Panning around to the beautiful citronella plants. We all should have about 1,000 of these in the garden, especially where we're sitting. Citronellas tend to, yes, keep away mosquitoes, and we all know that we love mosquitoes. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this real quick and give you a quick rundown of the... Well, that's what happens when we get wet. Get the hose water. Leave it up there. Okay, oregano, rue, lavender, oregano, Hawaiian plant. I don't know where the sticker is. Lemongrass, ohia tree. Marigold starters. Kind of put these in here randomly. Make it random. Started putting that today. And is this the jalapeno? So we'll be putting some acidic soil fertilizer on that. So that's what the peppers and tomatoes like. Have some basil, which is being eaten, so we're going to figure out what that is and get rid of those bugs organically in there. And there's this curry plant that we got, and it seems to be doing very well. Shisho or Ciso plant, which at first looked like it was dying, then it started to come back. Let's see how that does. It's starting to look good though. Again, haven't added any fertilizer, just been watering the mulching and watering. Actually, we have been mulching quite a bit. Some rosemary. Running on over to what is it? Looks like a bunch of clover starting to come up, which is good for the bees. That's some English thyme, which is good. And of course, mint is one of my fans, so it's spearmint. Right over here, peppermint. And there's rosemary doing very well. And there's a level lemongrass. And just in the back here, we got some sunflower seeds coming up. Sunflower seeds. And there should be some Hawaiian peppers and marigolds also coming back there, which were seeds. So they were seed starters. We'll see how they'll do. Right now, stuff's coming up. Okay, finishing out. A plant was picked up. These red tags say that they're endangered of being extinct. They're either endangered or going extinct. Forgetting the verbiage, but anyways, did not remember the name of this, so we'll have to go back and check that out. And sage. And over here, let me back up real quick. Panning around from where I'm standing. Wheatgrass, we just let that grow. You won't be able to see it that well, but there's a bunch of flax coming up. We got our chuck, which is the fern, which is actually doing all right. And there's a lot of wildflowers that are just coming up. And where that chair is right there, over to where the other chair is, planted a bunch of sunflowers. So we'll see how those do. Should be pretty good. And I'll lastly finish up. Well, actually, I'll continue on. More rosemary, clover, mint. Just mint on its minty self. Another, is that a red stick? Yes, it is. Another endangered plant we picked up. Once again, what was the name of it? Forgot. So we'll have to go check that out. Grow these as much as we can. These appear to be tomato plants. Potato plants. Okay. Yeah, just watch where you step if you could. Yeah, thanks a lot, folks. Some marigolds. And, some tomatoes and onions growing up. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not going to step in there. You're not bored yet. I'm trying to finish off with something you probably fast forward to. Onion, cilantro lime. I'm not really fond of lime per se, but it does make it look like it's a garden. What people are used to seeing. Nasturtiums. Planted some more of those today. Seeds. And those are looking pretty good. And our friends, the sugarcane. Numbers. Purple sugarcane right there. And these are doing well too. Planted a bunch of sunflowers down up the strip. So we'll see how that goes. So this is a bit longer video. I wanted to make an effort on to show the starting plants coming up after doing the cut down, which we weren't able to see much of anything. So once it was cut down, it actually looks very good. So one more pan around here from this tip. Kind of gave a walk around. And go ahead on down past the sugar canes. We will be fertilizing those here in a week or two, and those things will be just falling over. These grow so fast. Okay, there's the corner number 2, and that's pan around. Well, she was God's distance. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is for me, and there's the UTW project, Birds, Bees, and Butterflies, where we are now. Thanks so much.